Welcome to MoSO. At the heart of this model of a sustainable organisation is a diagram, the purpose of which is to highlight the importance of relationships between all the elements in any situation. The intention is that you adapt, continue to develop and share it. The model is not intended to be prescriptive, nor is it perfect. All models are wrong, but some are more useful than others, so mind the gap. Learn what you can and see how you can apply this to your organisation. Our working definition of a model is a simplification of reality intended to promote understanding and learning. MoSO is a holistic or systems thinking approach that sets out to show that all organisations, of whatever type or size, exist within a context bounded by the environment, the society in which they live and work, their culture and their leadership style, all of which influence the operational performance of the organisation and its effect on the environment. MoSO can be used at any level in an organisation, at an overall organisation level, at a departmental or functional entity level, and even at an individual level. Customers are the fundamental element of every business or public sector organisation. They are the reason it exists. Meeting or exceeding the needs and expectations of customers is essential for sustained success and consequently for jobs, profits or dividends. The moment we put jobs, profits, dividends or costs ahead of the customer, we are no longer operating in a sustainable way. The inner element of the operating system encompasses all the operational and support, which means enabling processes, that an organisation uses to produce or supply its products and services, and manage the business. For best results, processes need to be organised as a continually improving system with a single aim, customer satisfaction, rather than individual departments or functions working in their own self or political interest. The daily work processes pay attention to customer needs, partners and suppliers in order to deliver the product or service to the satisfied customers. Within our operating system, we have a process of continual improvement and innovation. This we call the PDSA cycle: plan, do, study and act. Please note that the dotted line boundaries between the elements indicate that each element has the potential to influence each other and the system as a whole. Around the operating system, we have people, culture, leadership and management. These powerful interacting constituents of any organisation are brought together into one element because they have a profound effect on the way an organisation works and the results it sets out to achieve. They are all continually impacted by societal influences and the environment at large. The society and learning element represents the broad society in which an organisation operates and learns, and is increasingly impacted by environmental issues. It includes societal and business interactions and corporate social responsibility. The environment element binds us all together. It expresses the need for everyone and all organisations in which we work to proactively play whatever role we can in environmental sustainability. The environment affects us and we affect the environment. The environment sets the agenda for market and/or consumer requirements, both in terms of product and service offerings and how organisations are expected to operate. Satisfied customers must be the primary focus for a sustainable organisation. In sustainable organisations, everybody's everyday work has two parts: the daily work and continual improvement and innovation. The daily work processes themselves comprise two primary activities: income generation, i.e. the things the organisation does to provide products and services which customers are willing to pay for, or which someone else will fund in the case of not-for-profit organisations. The second activity is support and regulatory, the things the organisation does to stay alive and legal. The renewal activities of continual improvement and innovation identify truly sustainable organisations which engage everyone in resolutely and continually improving understanding of the whole situation, meeting and ideally exceeding the expectations of their customers. The voice of the system relates to measurements of system or process performance that provide understanding of how the process is actually performing. These are usually numerical data that are displayed and analysed using process behaviour charts, which are also known as Shewhart control charts or SPC charts. The voice of the customer provides measurements of customer behaviour and opinions that provide understanding of what the customer and the marketplace are doing. These may be numerical data that are displayed and analysed using process behaviour charts. The voice of the customer may also be language data reflecting customer and marketplace needs and perceptions, which are displayed and analysed using techniques such as affinity diagrams and quality function deployment. The voice of the people reflects that the people within a sustainable organisation are fully engaged and encouraged to work autonomously. Management include them at all stages of decision making and have in place processes to capture, record and analyse what people are saying. This may include, for example, suggestions and idea systems, staff surveys and opportunities to join quality circles. Study reflects collecting real evidence from the three voices to provide a basis for improvement and innovative action. This new element on the enhanced model is the design and the redesign of the system. The outcome of understanding the whole situation in study will be a possible explanation that will be decided to act upon and implement. This means that all aspects of the organisational system and its context need to be considered and, if necessary, designed or redesigned to improve the performance continually. Only by changing processes and or parts of the system can performance be changed. These are the elements of our operating system. The Plan, Do, Study, Act wheel is shown at the very heart of the model because it is the means by which organisations systematically, continually improve and innovate. The three voices, the voice of the customer, the voice of the system and the voice of the people, must be heard in a systematic way for any organisation to continue to prosper. These three voices feed into the PDSA cycle, which is the beating heart of MoSO. Communication and interactions, both social and through processes, are the lifeblood of any organisation. In MoSO, all elements have the potential to influence each other. This is symbolised by the dashed lines bounding each element, which, for example, allow thoughts and actions pertaining to, say, minimising the effect on the environment to permeate through to how daily work processes are designed and operated. Before you or your team start to use MoSO, you'll need a more in-depth understanding of the thinking and principles which underpin its development. You'll find all the information you need by clicking on the icons on the right-hand panel on any MoSO web page. As we don't believe there is a single pathway to understanding or using the model, we suggest you click on the icons that take your interest and build your understanding in a way that best suits you or your team. To make the information accessible to all users, we've taken care to use everyday language rather than MBA or consultant speak, while we hope maintaining sufficient depth and rigour. You'll be the judge of whether we've succeeded. You are our customer. And now you've seen the enhanced model, we invite you to ask yourself what new insights or questions you now have about your organisation.